a line. And probably the biggest problem people have with this is they don't believe what's happening. Somehow they do not believe that everybody's line is going to be exactly the same. So we'll start out with everybody's line being exactly the same, and then we'll stir it up a bit, okay? All right, so let's pick this. For the first one, we have to make a chart. And they're not much, well, they're not hard to make, but they're like this. Okay? Here's the first one we're going to do, and we'll do it up here in the top left corner. We're going to make a chart that looks like this, and now you can turn it over and do this chart on the back of your graph. We have to pick an X and a Y. We want to know the line that would pass through these points. Now they give us these points. They say use 0, -1, and 4 for X. And then they tell us that the line we're graphing is Y equals X minus 4. Are you with me? Okay. If X is going to be 0, you put it right here, and Y is going to be 0 minus 4. What is that? -4. So we put -4 right by that 0. I'm going to get that thing out of my way. All right, if X is -1, we're going to have -1 minus 4. What is -1 minus 4? I like.
3.
No?
Wait, no, negative.
-5. Okay? And if X is 4, 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay, so we have 3 points right here. Now you have to have a minimum of 3 points. Because if you made a mistake somewhere, you'll find it if you've got 3 points. If you've only got 2, you could make this thing all wrong. Okay? So now that we have those, we're going to graph those points. Now you already know how to do that. So we're going to go to your graph in the corner, in the upper left corner, and you're going to go 0, -4. 0, -4, and put it on. The one that's in the top left part of your thing.
How do we know what to subtract
This?
from? Yeah, how do we find Y?
We found Y by putting this in for X. So 0 minus 4 was -4.
No, how do we find 4? Like, how did you get 4?
These numbers they give you. But you're going to pick your own here pretty quick.
But like, so how did you get 4 though?
Here,
Yeah.
that was one of the numbers they gave us. So then we could put that in place of X here, and we'd have 4 minus 4. All right? Sort of. Okay. Well, let's graph these points. We have -1, -5, which is right here. And then we have 4, 0, which is right there. And then you take your ruler and you connect those 3 points. Now you don't just connect them where the points are. You connect them all the way across the graph. Yes?
Should you not label them then?
No, you don't label the points. That's a good point. No, you don't label them. What you do is you label that line. And you label that line Y equals X minus 4.
Oh,
Goes all the way across. You label the line as this right here. Y equals X minus 4. Okay, is that what you got? Does it look like mine? Or no?
yes.
All right.
Oh, we're supposed to do it that big?
Yes, all the way across your graph. It has to go all the way across your graph. From side to side and as much up and down as goes up and down. Okay, let's do another one. Now, we're gonna erase that, because that was the brown one. And I'm gonna put them all on this one, but you get another one of your corners. And on the back, this time we are going to do, how far do your things go?
So 13.
Mine goes
Side to side, how far do they go?
10 and 9.
10 and 9, and up and down they go?
12, 13.
Okay. All right, we're in good shape here.
12, 15.
All right, let's do this one. Let's do the line y equals x plus 4. It can be any place, just. Okay, now, we're gonna pick the points we want for x. Rather give me a number between, make it somewhere between 1 and 5.
3.
All right. And Justin, give me a number. Give me negative. -5, okay? And Emma, give me a number. Ella, give me a number. -3. Okay, now we have 3 values for x. They can be anything we want. We are all going to get the same one. Okay, so if we put 3 in this equation, y is going to equal 3 plus 4. What is that? Okay. We're going to put -5 in for y, for x. -5 plus 4 is going to be what? And we're going to put -3 in there. -3 plus 4 is?
1.
Right, so there we've got 3 points. So on our graph, we go to, now you guys told me yours went that far, so.
-1.
What?
You're doing the negative ones. They're hard because the numbers are right there.
There's only one -1.
I know, but like I think we had it on the last one.
Oh, you mean to subtract it? Well, it can be anything you want. It can
No,
only.
to tell whether or not the dot is there because the numbers are there.
Yeah, like the numbers get in the way.
Oh, that's all right. We'll put an X this time, okay? So we're going to have 3, 7. Yours won't because you're on a different graph. 3, 7. And then you have -5, -1. 5, -1. And we have -3, 1. Okay? And then we take our ruler. And that's going to give us y equals x plus 4. Does yours look like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
So no matter what we're going to
That's a good point. You are always going to get a straight line as long as you've done your arithmetic right here. That's why we have 3 points, okay? All right, now you turn it over to make your own graph, your own chart here. And this is going to be the chart you're going to make it for. You're going to have y equals y equals x. No, let's not use x. Let's use 2x.
What is that?
If you use 2x minus 1, okay? So you're going to make your chart like this. Now, what you have to do is you have to pick 3 points for x. I don't care what they are, but they have to be, small enough that they would fit on your graph. So if your graph goes from 8 to 10, you need to pick something in the range of numbers between -5 and +5, okay, for x. And that's where I would go first, -5 to +5. You pick any three you want. They are your choice. Got that? It is your choice. You just pick three numbers at random that are between -5 and 5 because that's what will fit on your graph. And put those numbers in for x and find out what the y would be. And then once you've figured out what those 3 points are, graph them. Now the interesting thing is, each of you picked three numbers. We've got kind of a limited amount in which you could pick them because of the size of your graph. But you each picked three numbers for x, and they could have been anything in that range. And we probably didn't all pick the same three. In fact, you might not even have picked the three that I did. But regardless of which numbers you picked, when you graphed them, you should get that green line.
That's kind of weird.
I
Did
didn't get it.
I don't know.
I'm still working it out.
I didn't get a straight
Well, it
line.
wasn't the exact same.
So then
figures.
you've made a mistake in your arithmetic. What were your points?
-5, -9.
So you'd have had -5 would be y would be -11.
Oh no, I had. Wait. Oh, okay, I get it.
Okay. Thomas?
2x minus 1, is that 2 times x?
Uh-huh.
You added
Well,
up.
then how is
Don't break my rulers.
How is 3? Because 2 times 3 equals 6 minus 1. Wouldn't that be 5?
What did I put it at 5? Yes, it should be 5. Let's see if I put it at the wrong place. I put it in. No, I put it in 6.
I did not get it.
Okay?
I got triangle.
You got a triangle.
No, I'm still not getting it.
Oh, I got it straight.
Or if it's, say your number is
I got
-3,
4
-3
7
times
minus
2 is
2
-6,
minus 3
minus
minus
1
5,
would be
9.
-7, not -5.
Yeah,
Then
I don't know. I'm just not getting a straight line.
Okay, well, let me look after and see what you're doing.
I'm gonna go back.
All right, anybody have question about this? Now, I know that what Alex just said a little bit ago is true. It's not, it doesn't make sense, okay? But it does make sense. When you realize that a line is made up of a whole bunch of points, but they are not just random points. They are points that are meant to be on that line. And what you're doing is just picking three of them. And that's all you do, is you just pick three of them. Now on your assignment, they're going to give you the numbers to use to begin with, and we'll go with that for now. Before long, we'll get to the point where you'll pick your own, but you will need to do them at random this time. Let me see how many of them you have to do.
What if you don't get a straight line?
Then there's something wrong. We'll need to take a look at it. You have to have two graphs. I will give you the graph.